Haves, welcome back to my channel. I'm Amy's son. If you're new here, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Today we're sitting in my bedroom because I just wanted to bring out all of my travel gear and talk to you guys about my travel essentials. As you can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my personal top 10 travel must-haves that I literally don't travel without. To be honest, it was actually really difficult for me to narrow this down to just 10 items. I really tried to narrow it down and be super picky and just show you guys the top 10 items that I really do not go anywhere without, especially when I'm going to be staying at a hotel overnight, whether it be on a road trip or on a flight. So all of that is covered. I did exclude my luggage selection because I feel like I want to do a separate comparison video on that because I do own the Bays Monos, is that how you say it? Yeah, I don't know. I do have a couple of overnight bags from July. I've tried a lot of different travel brands, so maybe I'll just do a separate video on that type of thing. But today I'm just going to be focusing on more like the small things like accessories, packing essentials, things that I need at the hotel, stuff like that that makes my travel so much easier and more convenient for me. If you feel like something is missing from this video because I talked about something in a different travel video and I'm not mentioning it here, it's really honestly because I tried to make this top 10, okay? So I wanted to include a lot of other things, but for the context of this video, I'm only showing you guys 10 things. I did cheat a little bit here and there because they're essentially the same item but in different sizes, stuff like that. But aside from that, I really tried to keep it to a maximum of 10 different various, items. Before we jump in, I want to thank Cuyana for collaborating with me on this portion of today's video. They kindly gifted me their new easy travel tote to share with you guys today on camera. I'm super excited because I am always trying to experiment and explore different products for travel, so this was right up my alley. I love when brands reach out and let me try some of their new launches because it just lets me try different things to recommend to you guys. This was an opportunity that I could not give up because I've been wanting to try Cuyana just in general as a brand for such a long time. I have so many of their work totes and bags in my wish list currently, so I squealed a little bit when they reached out to me to gift me this item to share with you. They let me choose the color and I just chose black because I feel like when you're traveling, the last thing you want to worry about is traveling with light colored bags or accessories where things will get dirty on the plane. I just want to make sure that I'm not stressing myself out by choosing those types of light colors that I'm going to be worried about while I'm going to and from public transportation. You know what I'm saying? They gifted me the bag in this really cute little shopping tote. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It is reusable, obviously. It's made out of cloth, so you can definitely use this for other things. I thought that was a really cute touch for them to put the bag in there. And then the actual tote itself comes in a dust bag itself, so it is huge. You guys have to see the size of this because it is massive. I am like 90% certain that you can bring this as your personal item on the flight, but let me just go ahead and double check. I'm actually not sure because on their website I don't see if it's approved for airline under the seat type of thing, but in terms of dimensions, I'll go ahead and put a screenshot of it right here so you guys can see and check with your airline that you're taking to make sure that you are able to do so. That said, oh my gosh, let's go ahead and open this baby up. I already looked at it and oh my gosh, the leather quality is amazing. I am super impressed. I've actually never had one of their leather pieces before, so this was a super exciting moment for me. But look how big this is. Oh my gosh, I can't even like show it in the frame, but obviously I'll go ahead and show you guys mod shots so you can see what it looks like against my body. But this is a massive bag. I swear you can put like a blanket, you can put your laptop, like you can probably fit 10 laptops in here. I'm not even exaggerating. It's massive and the capacity is just amazing for travel on the plane. Full disclosure, I have not taken this on travel with me just yet because I just literally received it a couple days ago, but you better believe I will definitely be taking this on my next flight somewhere. I love it, and it has a very minimal logo right here. It just says Cuyana in gold, and it has gold hardware. It also has these like snap closures for you to secure your keys. In the interior of the bag, there are 2 pockets on one side, and then on the other side there is another pocket, but also it includes the little clasps that you can use to attach certain accessories from their System Tote collection. So definitely go ahead and check those out. I right now have this little mini flap bag attached to it with these little clasps, so you can take it off. You see that there's the clasps there. I just took it off. And this is awesome because you can put your smaller items in here, like your passport, lip balm, lip gloss, whatever, mirror, hair tie, stuff like that, ID, wallet, even your phone. I also got gifted this strap, so you can make this into a full-on crossbody bag. You can see that there are these hooks here that you can attach the strap to make it into a full crossbody bag, which I absolutely love. I always feel that it's really helpful to have one of these smaller bags inside a bigger travel bag, because then you can take this out and put this on the overhead bin and have like your essentials in here with you when you're sitting on the plane. This tote is fully zippable, so everything is secure inside. The zipper goes all the way from one end to the other, and the straps feel really strong to me personally from first impression. The only thing that I would say, if you're looking for a structured bag, this is not going to be for you, because the leather on this is super soft and malleable. So I bet you can really stuff this bag, but it does not have any composure, like it doesn't have any structure to it. I love soft, supple leathers, and this is definitely it. I'm super excited about this. On the outside corners also, you can attach a thicker strap, so you can use it as another shoulder strap or a crossbody. But with a bag this big, I probably wouldn't want to use these because it would just sit really awkwardly. I would just probably use the strap that it comes with and carry it like that. Definitely go ahead and check out Cuyana's website for the Easy Travel Tote. They come in different colors as well. I'll link everything in the description, and thank you so much again to Cuyana for collaborating with me on this portion of today's video. Now let's go ahead and jump right back into my top 10 travel essentials. I feel like the first item I'm about to talk about is kind of a no-brainer. A lot of people use these, and I feel like I don't really have to feature these, but I really do not pack without these anymore for short trips, long trips, like any type of trip when I am packing inside a suitcase, and it is packing cubes. I have it in this little Ziploc bag. I got a set of like 6 different sizes, and in this really pretty beige neutral color, because that's what I gravitate towards. So I have it from the brand Monos, and I absolutely love their packing cubes. It is super high quality, and the nylon is just very strong and durable. I feel like these are the best packing cubes that I've ever owned in my life. So I really wanted to share these with you guys. If you guys haven't checked out Monos, definitely go ahead and give them a go, because I have their luggage as well, and I absolutely love them. I'm not gonna show it to you guys in this video because, like I said at the beginning, that's going to be a separate topic, but these packing cubes are so good. I have them in several different sizes, like I said. I even have this gigantic one. And the reason why I like these so much is because they zip and compress your items if you want to use it that way. But I can open these fully up, and it'll give you about, I want to say 3 to 4 inches of depth. So I just opened this up, and oops, sorry. So you can see how they expand. And then you have the top, and the top has a mesh on it so you can see everything inside, and you can just zip this back up. So I use one of these for like my tops, and then one of the bigger ones for my bottoms, like skirts, jeans, things like that. And the smaller ones, maybe like one of the longer ones for bras, socks, underwear, stuff like that. So I love packing in these because it makes things so much more organized. And when I'm at my destination, I just have to literally take these out and put them in a drawer, or even just live out of my suitcase during that trip, and everything is where it's supposed to be. I know exactly where everything is, so it's just so convenient, and I just love the organization aspect of it. And like I said, you can compress it if you'd like. I don't typically do this, but once you have your items, you can try to like zip this, but you can see how it's condensing itself and kind of making it really pancake style. For storage as well, this is awesome because it really doesn't take up a lot of space in your closet. I just typically put it back in this giant Ziploc bag when I'm not using them, and it's awesome. I would highly recommend trying them out if you're looking for a better quality one. If you're trying to upgrade, I feel like the quality is like unbeatable for packing cubes, at least. The next item is also kind of a no-brainer, but when I'm going on the plane, I usually bring with me a carry-on like rolling suitcase, and then with that I bring a bigger bag as my personal item, and then I like to have a fanny pack on me strapped to my chest when I'm going around the airport. I really love putting my passport in here, my wallet with my ID, credit cards and all that stuff, some cash just in case. Things that I need frequently and I need easy access to, I put it in this fanny pack. This one is by Lululemon. I used to have the black one of this, but I actually gave it to Charlie because now he uses on flights as well. It's just such a good travel essential item for me. It's so easy access. I can just pull things in and out and I don't have to fuss with it. It's literally strapped onto my body. It's hands-free, so I don't have to worry about losing anything. So I love bringing this with me even if I have a carry-on and my personal item that is a bigger bag. When I'm checking into the plane, no one has ever said anything to me when I have this as like my third item technically. But if you are cautious about that, then you can definitely put this inside into your personal item, which is like your bigger bag, which is what I will do if I'm kind of like trying to be careful. But normally they won't say anything because it's such like a small like purse or handbag item. They don't really care. I love this for travel, but I use it in my day-to-day life as well, going to the gym, running errands, that sort of thing. So this is just an all-around great purchase in my opinion. And they come in so many different colors. Just check out the Lululemon website. They bring out new colors all the time. I'm going to talk about this item really quickly because you guys already know how much I love my Kindle. I cannot travel without this anymore because this is my main source of entertainment, if not the only source of entertainment for me on the plane now. Unless I'm sleeping, then I'm just sleeping, passed out on the plane. But if I need something to do, I will always read on my flight. If you're curious, I'm reading Fourth Wing right now and it is so good. I'm 60% through, so I'm hoping that I'll finish this book soon. But anyway, that's besides the point. I love my Kindle so much. If I lost this, I would buy it again in a heartbeat. That's how much I love it. I have the Oasis and it's the newest model of the Kindle and it's really changed my life. I talk about my Kindle all the time, so I'll go ahead and spare you of the details, but it is such an amazing travel companion. I cannot go anywhere without this when I'm traveling. It barely takes up any space. Look how thin this thing is, and it's super lightweight. You can just literally slip this into a pocket of a bag. It's just so good. I am obsessed with this. As I mentioned a couple seconds ago, I tend to sleep a lot on the plane, and this neck pillow has changed the game for me. And it is the Cabot, I hope I'm saying that right, but it is the best neck pillow I have ever owned. It's so good. I usually like to strap this onto the handle of my rolling suitcase that I bring with me as a carry-on, and it's just so good because I'll detach it and then just have it with me on my lap when I'm getting on the plane and sitting down. This is so good because it's so condensed, and when you take it out of this case, it expands. So I'll take it out so you guys can see it, but it automatically just like expands. And this is what it looks like. I'm just gonna give it a little wiggle so it'll expand to its fullest potential. And the reason why this works so well for me is because it is so secure for your neck to not like move around during the flight, because I've had some really affordable and various different styles of neck pillows before, but this just outdoes all of them and it is so good. I just like to do this, and then this strap is the game changer. You go ahead and really make it, you can really make it tight. and then Velcro it to this, and you just have like the best support system for your neck. I look ridiculous right now, I know, but it's so good. And also you can use these straps to secure it to your headrest on the plane as well for extra security. This is just so good. It helps me fall asleep really fast as well. Super comfortable and cushy, and I don't have to bother my husband's shoulder when I'm sleeping on the plane, because I used to do that a lot and his shoulder would cramp up, and you know, oh my gosh, he is such an angel. He'll let me do that anyway, even if it's not comfortable for him. But now I have this neck pillow, so all is good. It's also super easy to put it back into the case, so I just kind of roll it up, put it into the case like a little cinnamon roll. It'll just go right back in, and you just secure it with the zipper. All good and in its little container. Also on the plane, I really like to make sure that I'm prepared with all the medications or supplements that I would possibly need during the flight. And I put all of my pills in this little pill case that I got from Amazon. It is so good. It's very compact, but you just open it like that, and it has so many different containers, and you can label these if you want to with a label maker. I just know the color and shape of the pill, so I don't really need to do that. But I put like Dramamine, Tylenol, Pepto-Bismol, allergy medicine, hangover pills, like all of that in one place. And I love having a storage that is central for all of my pills. So I love having this, and it's super easy to access. I just slip this into one of the pockets in my personal item bag. It's funny because before I had this, I would literally bring individual pill bottles for all the different medicines, and it was just taking up so much space. But now I can just bring with me however many that I need and just put this in my bag, and we're good to go. It is not a travel video without mentioning this little guy. You can get so many different versions of this from different brands on Amazon, but I did get this on Amazon, but it's the Anchor brand, and it is a portable charger for your phone. I had to purchase a new one because once I got my iPhone 15 Pro Max, I had to switch the lightning cable, like the, you know, this part of it, to the new version of it. I forgot what this was called, but this one fits my iPhone 15. I really like this one because it's not super bulky. It's like the size of my palm, and I love the fact that you can fold this part down so it won't get caught on anything, and you can easily travel with it and put this in your purse or something. And when your iPhone or whatever phone you have dies or the battery gets low, you can just whip this out and recharge it. I believe this is good for like 3 or 4 charges. I highly recommend this, but there's so many different versions of it. I just like the Anchor brand because they have a lot of great products. I have so many electronics from them and tools and whatever tech equipment from them, and they've never failed me. So I like to stick with what I know. Look how cute the color is. It's like a minty green, like a sage green. I love it. I am going to cheat a little bit and count these 2 items as one because they're the same style of an item. They're the same product, just in different sizes. And it's the truffle toiletries case. You can use them for literally anything, but I use these for my makeup brushes, for the smaller one. As you can see, it's a little dirty, sorry. And then I use the bigger one for my makeup. There's nothing in there right now because I would just fill it up with the current makeup that I'm using and bring it with me on the plane. I love the smaller one because it fits my Refer brushes. Refer is a brand of brushes that I love, and they fit it so well because the Refer brushes are a little bit shorter, but you can definitely buy some travel brushes that are kind of on the shorter size and put it in this like I do, and this is like all I bring in terms of makeup tools. And then in the bigger one, I love putting my makeup products, and the truffle cases are just such good quality. I love the black leather trimming, and it's more of like a textured Saffiano leather on the outside, basically scratch proof. The transparent part is wipeable, so it's super hygienic. even if there are spills in here, it doesn't make a huge mess and it contains it really well and you can kind of wipe it down. So these are my go-tos for makeup storage in terms of travel. It's also super aesthetic, which I do care about even when I'm traveling. In terms of toiletries like skincare, body care, hair care, I love, still to this day, the Calpac. I forgot what it was called, but this comes in 2 or 3 sizes. I totally forgot, but I think this is the small size. I'll go ahead and link the right one below in the description, but this size is the one that I reach for the most because I just feel like it really is the perfect size for a trip that is about, I don't know, anywhere from like 2 to 4 or 5 days. It fits all of my body care, hair care, skin care that I need for the trip. I put all of my like travel sized items in here, as you can see. This is so nice because it kind of like has a handle that you can hold it with. It has a zipper that will allow you to open this like a book style. Everything is transparent so you can see things so well, and you can open these on both sides to open and grab your products. I've been using this specific one months and months now, and I just don't have anything better than this. This is what I gravitate towards whenever I'm packing my toiletries. And they come in so many different colors. I also have the bigger version of this, which is massive. I only take that when I'm going on an international trip where I'm gonna be away for a longer period of time, or when I'm checking in a bag where I can bring liquids and skincare items that are a little bit bigger and I don't have to worry about the ounces and stuff like that. But this is what I like to carry the most in my carry-on onto the plane or in my personal item, just in case, because I don't like these things to get lost. Like, I always have a fear that my makeup or my toiletries or stuff like that are going to get lost on the plane if I check in a bag. So I typically like to just bring these things with me on the plane. Call me paranoid, but you know, it happens. So anyway, I love this case so much. I use it literally every single time that I travel, without a doubt. In the realm of toiletries, I also always bring with me a portable mirror that also stands on its own. So this one is really great because I love the size. It's circular and it does fold, so it's pretty thin when it's folded, but you can open this part up and it can be at any angle. It has a magnifying mirror on one side and a regular mirror on the other side, and it lights up, which is awesome. And you can change the setting as well in terms of temperature. You can charge it. It doesn't take any battery or anything. This is the mirror of choice because hotel mirrors and bathrooms, they just have like the worst lighting. It's either super orange or yellow, or it's just the mirror is like too high, or I just don't like the situation. So I like to sit myself in front of a window in the hotel so that I can get natural lighting when I'm doing my makeup. So I just like to prop this up on a table while I'm doing my makeup in front of a window, and this is like the perfect thing for me. Oh my gosh, I think we are down to the last item, and this one is more related to clothing, but it's not like a clothing item. It's actually a steamer, and it's in this travel case right now. This is a really tiny one, and it's by Electrolux. I got this from Amazon, and I love this thing because it is so small, and the water reservoir is pretty small. So you can only steam like 1 or 2 pieces of clothing at a time with this, which is totally fine with me because I'm not trying to steam more than 1 piece of clothing at a time when I'm traveling, because I just steam it and then wear it and then, you know, so on and so forth. But I love a steamer because I have gone to fancy hotels that do not have steamers, where they only provide an iron, like a legit iron with a board. And I just don't like doing that. It's just kind of a hassle for me. So I'd rather bring my own steamer so that I can straighten out my clothes, get all the wrinkles out. And you know that happens when you're packing because you're trying to squish in all of your items into packing cubes. So this is definitely a must for me. And I have tried to travel without this before and I regret it every single time. So I definitely wanted to show this as well in my travel essentials video. And that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know in the comments what your travel essential is. I would love to know. Please like if you haven't already, subscribe if you want to stick around, and I will talk to you guys in the comments. Bye.